Following an internal memo at Parliament, members of Parliament and staff were seen vacating the premises after they were told to leave due to water shortage that led to the closure of sanitary facilities. The Director of Communications in Parliament, Chris Obore, explained the extent to which the water shortages have affected businesses in Parliament, especially committee sittings that have been called off and MPs that had showed up were asked to vacate the building immediately.
There's no plenary today. Doesn't sit on Friday. The only thing affected would be committees that are supposed to sit. But committees will reschedule their business to Monday.
This has left members of Parliament wondering why Parliament does not have water shortage facilities to sustain this great institution for at least a week in such a crisis. Obore explained why.
Us who should have appropriated for the purchase of it, such that in case of any scarcity of water, we can resort to it. But I can't blame national water. In fact, we should also have these water lorries, at least if...
Parliament does not have its own tanks here for water. And that's not the way to go. We rely on national water. Even if we had, where would we put a reservoir for water? Reservoirs are for national water. You're talking about water tanks like in homes? No, we don't run those here. We depend on the national water supply.
In a letter dated 4th March 2022, National Water and Sewerage Corporation communicated why there is water shortage in some areas, saying that there is some works being done at Gaba 3 water treatment plant. However, some legislators slammed the agency for inefficiency.
How can one of the key business centers how can a parliament close? What if it was a plenary day? What will happen?
Or non-tax revenue that they collect to submit it to the consolidated fund. So literally they are not remaining with any money on the ground to run these things. You can find when they have a small technical problem on one of the water sources.
The Muslim lawmakers who had turned up for Juma prayers were equally frustrated as they could not find water to cleanse their bodies before prayers. Shamim Naiga, Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.